January 20th, live on the Zone. Get ready for a fight that promises fireworks. Small Spartan J, the former calisthenics champion, faces Misfits prodigy, Foxer G. Welcome, guys. How are we doing?
I'm good, G. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Fox, you're looking very serious. You're looking centered. How are you feeling?
I'm happy to be here, man. Appreciate the opportunity. Feeling great.
So, Jay, I think we need to talk about that emphatic win you got. But you've been given a really tough opponent in Foxer G. What do you make of Fox's ability and his last two wins?
I just think the amateur fights, man. There's nothing I could say about his wins. Two amateur fights. Good on him. That's it.
Well, Jay, I actually saw in an interview of yours that you stated that Fox and yourself sparred. Can you give us an insight of how that actually went?
It was fun. Let's put it that way. It was fun.
Okay. Now, Fox, after seeing Jay put an absolute masterclass on his Misfits debut, what did you make of his ability? Is he a tough opponent for you?
You can never overlook anybody. And, for me, I've put in so much work in this training camp. I've been here away from home for literally months now. I feel it would be a waste of potential, a waste of time, a waste of money, a waste of energy if I took an easy opponent. So out of all these guys in the lightweight division, I think that Jay is the guy that I was offered that was the toughest challenge, and that's the fight I took.
Well, Fox, I actually want to talk about this is your Misfits debut. This is the moment you've been waiting for. But some people on Twitter, and I've been seeing around, are calling you the underdog for this fight. What do you make of these comments?
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I am the underdog. Cool. I have been very selective with what I've put out. I've been very selective with what I've done in front of people. And I only show truly what I've been working on with me, my coach, and my team. And we don't have any snakes in the camp. So what happens in the camp stays in the camp. So, man, people haven't seen yet. So they can believe what they want to believe. But I know what I know. And we'll see.
Well, Jay, I actually want to talk about this. There hasn't been that much bad blood in this fight camp. Can we expect things to heat up? You know, last time in Newcastle, I saw you during fight week, you were ready to go at any point. Are we going to see that again for this fight?
Well, you know how it goes, bro. Fight week is fight week. People like to chat shit. People like to open their mouth, blah, 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 blah. I always start with respect, pure respect to everyone who I fight, you know? But if it comes down to it, chat shit, get banged. That's literally how it goes. But yeah, no bad blood. Straight business, bro. I've said this before, I'll say it again. No bad blood, straight business.
Absolutely, and it's good to hear. Now, Fox has got the clear reach advantage in this fight. Jay, how do you manage, how are you going to manage to weave your way in and get into the middle of the ring?
Well, I'm used to that, man. I'm used to being the smallest, the lightest. I'm used to that. I'm used to having the smaller reach. I'm used to being the smaller guy. So it's nothing new to me, G. It's nothing new to me.
Well, Fox, now I'm going to come to you and say Jay is known for its explosive power and that front forward pressure. How are you going to manage with that? How are you going to manage him coming forward and bringing the fight to you?
Yeah, it's nothing I haven't seen before, bro. It's nothing I haven't dealt with. Matter of fact, it's nothing I haven't fought against. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm very ready to go.
Well, talking about what you fought, one of these people that are in your training camp is Pulley Arif, who Jay's actually defeated. Has there been any valuable tips and insights that he's given you to incorporate in this fight going forwards?
Pulley's my guy. That's all it is. So he just came down to the gym and we had a spar, got some rounds in. He's my weight and he was in town. So yeah, that's about all that is. There's a big insight that, Pulley's in my training camp. Nah, bro. I'm just sparring my boy.
Well, Jay, what do you make of that they're sparring together and getting those insights? What are your thoughts on that spar?
I'm not surprised, bro. Like, I'm not surprised. Them two are good boys, so let them crack on. I don't really give a shit, to be honest, G. I don't care what people do. I just do what I do, you know?
Well, I will say you guys are the future of this division. You're very highly skilled fighters. Now, I do want to ask you both, and I want to come to each one of you. What are your aspirations in the future of Misfits? Who do you see yourself envisioning stepping into that ring after this clash Saturday night?
I see myself fighting everyone, bro. Just fighting everyone. Whoever they put in front of me, I'll fight. That's how it goes, man. I see myself taking this in the long run, bro. Keep going forwards. You know what I'm saying?
And Fox, I know there's been a lot of names thrown around, and you've had a lot of call outs. Who do you see yourself fighting in the future?
I'm at a point where I'm not too concerned about the future. Obviously, I'm in a camp now to prepare for Small Spartan J. So the man on my mind is Small Spartan J. But in the future, I would definitely like to fight any man that wants it. I think I want to make the big fights. I think that's clear. People are saying I'm the underdog for this fight, taking a tough chest with my very first fight on Misfits. So I continue to look to do the same thing down the line, whether it's Adam Saleh, whether it's whoever has the belt at the time I fight for the belt. Any of these guys, man, if it's a name on the contract and there's a decent purse, I'll sign that shit.
Well, there's a name on the tip of my tongue, which I'm going to have to say it. Fred Beck. Is he on the radar for the winner of this fight? Do you guys see the winner of this fight fighting Fred Beck?
That's up to Fred.
Is that Fred? Is Fred the one with the red jumper?
He's the interviewer, the red jumper, yeah.
Why not, bro? That's sick.
It's anybody, man. I think a lot of people expected me to be very jokey in this, but bro, I've been through it in these last couple of months. You understand? I've left my home, I've left my mom, my girl, I've left literally everything, and I've put everything into this. Bro, I left high school for a training camp. Who the fuck does that? So of course there's been a change, But to answer your question, if it's Fred, it's Fred. If it's Adam, it's Adam. If it's anybody, it's anybody. Like I said, if the name on the contract correlates with a decent pay, I'm here for it.
Well, let's talk about that change you've made to your life. You've dedicated yourself to the sport of boxing. How has that been, setting yourself into that one goal of beating Small Spartan J?
It's not even necessarily a goal of beating Small Spartan J. It's about becoming a better person. It's about evolving into a man. Because at the end of the day, these are the most important years of my life, I feel. These are the years where the decisions that I make will set me up for the future of my life and the future of my family. So, man, for me, it's been cracking down, discipline, hard work, mindset, and understanding what everything's really about in the world. So it's been a big change, but I think it's been exactly what I've needed. Different country, new surroundings, new faces, staying with my coach who's very hard on me. And I've had no choice but to be disciplined, no distractions. I can't even see my mom. I can't even see my girl, let alone drink and party. So it's been great, Bill.
So, Jay, I want to talk about that. I see a very serious Fox here. Do you think he's going to be the best Foxer G in that ring on Saturday night?
Like I said before, I always focus on me. I always focus on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And if Fox is in front of me, it is what it is. We get cracking.
Well, let's focus on you. Let's talk about that Misfits debut you had. What was it like getting in the ring for that first time and getting that emphatic win that you were looking for so desperately?
It was a good win, man. It was a good. Do you know what? Do you know what's mad? I can't even watch that video no more, bro. Because I am not that guy no more. I am not that fighter. That fighter that everyone sees fighting Pulley is not me, bro. I don't do what you saw. Like, I'm grateful. And I'm grateful that I won and everything like that. I just know I could have done way, way, way better. And I'm a different fighter now. Way different fighter.
Well, a potential matchup I'm seeing here, because I see a lot of respect between you both, is what we've seen in this division before, is the tag team. Now, after this fight's all set and done, could we possibly see you both tag team against the likes of Dean and Waleed?
We get it in, bro. Whatever the fucking weather, G. Whatever the fucking weather. Sorry if I'm swearing too much.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Whatever the fucking weather, man. Down for whatever, bro. Whatever the fucking weather.
Is that something that would interest you, Fox?
I don't know about this tag team stuff at this stage, to be honest. I want to build myself up and I want to get as far into this as I can. And I want to take this as far as I can. And the way that I see it, the way that I understand boxing and the way that this camp has been for me, it's every man for himself. And I feel that it would be mentally weak of me to accept a teammate. I want to go in there and fight my battle. Because when I'm in the ring, when I'm training, I'm fighting things from my past. I'm fighting mistakes that I've made, and I'm preventing making mistakes in the future. And I think that comes down to me being me. So I'm not really down for a tag team with nobody. It's just me.
Now, before we wrap up, I want to hear your predictions for the outcome of this fight. What do you believe is going to be the defining factor for your victory? And I want you to look at each other and tell each other exactly what's going to happen that Saturday night.
I think he already knows, bro, what's going to happen, man. Get in there and we're going to fucking fight. And it's going to be absolutely fireworks, bro. It's going to be explosive energy. That's how it is. And it's mad because throughout the whole, I think, first 4 weeks, He was chatting a load of shit, bro. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. And yeah, I was just a bit shocked still, but yeah, 20th, keep the same energy, bro.
And Fox, I want you to look at Jay and let him know your final prediction. What is going to happen? You're going to be across from the ring from each other. That bell's going to go. What happens?
First of all, Jay, of course I'm going to talk shit. You are my opponent, my guy. So, of course, there's going to be jokes, and of course, there's going to be fun and games. It's called promotion. Firstly. Secondly, I'm locked in. That's it. I don't need to talk anymore. I got the promo out the way, and now it's time to lock in. As you said, it's fight week. It's business. The prediction for the fight, I don't need to say too much. Jay, I think that you took a lot from that spar that you have misjudged. You might have noticed I didn't throw any punches at you in that spar. I was downloading a lot in that spar, my guy. I know everything I need to know about you, and you know absolutely nothing about me. So on fight night, I predict a surprise. That's all.
Now, the final thing I'm going to get you both to do is give your final words to each other. A message that I want you to convey what happens before those gloves get put on. So Jay, let him know your final words before fight week starts.
Chat shit, get banged. I think that's my final word.
Final words. Now, Fox, I want you to do the exact same thing. Look, Jay, and tell him, what are your final words before we enter that fight week?
Bring it, bro. Bring it.
January 20th, the clash between Small Spartan J and Foxer G promises to be a spectacle. Stay tuned on DAZN for what is sure to be an electrifying bout, and we will see who is the future of Misfits Boxing.